sideline. Hello, Holly.
Inside Williams-Brice Stadium for South Carolina, the Sandstorm team entrance is electric. The fans make this one of the most special venues in sports. Loud, proud, and rocking. That iconic entrance is one you've got to appreciate. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to pass, it's Ward. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Caught, it's Jackson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Patterson. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Kentucky will be forced to punt. The accuracy is perfect. The loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. The Gamecocks offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse. But it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success. But play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Valentine. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Under pressure, working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Might as well run him again. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Looking to pass. It's Ward. Throwing right. And he gets it away.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm. And that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
They boot it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, not a lot of room to take that one back. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Escapes the pressure going right. Breaks into the open. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Finds his man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. Snap on first down, wants to throw. In traffic, it's Tuggle. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Running inside, it's Valentine. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Trying to escape and get it himself. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. They put the brakes on him.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're...
Touchdown, Gamecocks! A great catch and run for 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Sets his feet, it's Ward. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Kentucky right back to the line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've got a first down here to open the period. Makes the catch. It's Ferguson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Got an alley. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Kentucky trying to get a little scratch in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got him quickly. Go for it again.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats. The extra point here would tie the game.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense.
Arm to the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Enough to move the chains. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, one space. Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big game.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Doesn't get it there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. On target to the left. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Patterson. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Moving the pocket, it's Ward. Left side, it's Patterson. Both of these teams right on the fringe of the top 25. This is the type of game that can help you earn some respect.
Absolutely. I mean, both these teams sitting right outside the top 25 have a great opportunity to get a good quality win and start to build momentum early in this season and see what kind of squad you're going to have, Palmer.
Both of these teams just want respect. They've worked so hard all offseason, all season up to this point to try to get that number beside their name. And this is the game. If you win it, you're going to get it.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Takes it down to the 41-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
He's got an open man. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. Straight ahead, it's Ivory. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Handoff again. Gets it inside the 10. Touchdown Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 82, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wants to throw on first. Out wide left, it's Tyler. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Fresh set it down. It's Ward. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Grabs it inside the 15. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Touchdown Wildcats. And they take it in for 6 more points.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quick that you can go to.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
They'll try to get it through the air. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Drops back on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Valentine. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. On the move at the 30. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Making the adjustment. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Throws to the back. This time it's complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. This will be the last play of the quarter, and it's 1st and goal.
Ready? Team. Jet.
They'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! Fitted in the window for the score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the offense has done its job. They have the lead, and they'll secure it as we head to halftime. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the Army Black Knights.
Kentucky teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Wildcats head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. If their defense has been stout and solid, we'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. Quick give. It's Valentine. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the right. It's complete. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws for the tight end. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult, and I think he did that.
Makes a grab and room to run. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
He's got it. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape.
He caught it! And he will score! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his third receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into the season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
He'll bring it out. It's Buchanan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Not much there. They'll give him one to the 14.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's stopped. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Fires on the move. And they fail to hook up on third down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Good timing on the quick out. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Rushes on. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fires immediately.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught on the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner.
A great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They just keep firing. Fires quickly. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
The give on 4th down. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. Hits inside, it's Ivory. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to and running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Tough call to make here. 3rd and 10 from inside your own 5. You just can't afford a mistake. To the air, it's Ward. Trying to get rid of it and trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Making his first move. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They give it back to him. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Right at the line. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The kick is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Defense in press coverage. The run inside. It's Ivory. Knocked down immediately. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll ride him again. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Left side is Ivory. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to get started. He's going to get loose. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they moved out front here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Stop right there.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
About 4 minutes left, and it has been an all-out battle. The winner very likely will find itself. Lets it fly. He's got it way down the field. A Around 4 minutes to play. Tight game here. Very likely a spot in the top 25 at stake. DB's right up on the receivers. Play action on first down. That's caught. It's Ferguson. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. About 4 minutes left, and it has been an all-out battle. The winner very likely will find itself ranked next week. Not much room to run. Let's give it one to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Ward. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, after having to punt on their last drive in the opponent's territory, it looked like things were finally going positively offensively this drive. And then it stalls out at the very end because they give up the sack. I think in critical down and distances, they just have got to be better with execution, making sure they have the right play call on and getting rid of the football on time. But back-to-back punts, no bueno for this offense.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Rides to the back. They were all over it. Kentucky spends its second timeout here. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Rolls right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. The Wildcats call their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Across the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. From the gun, it's McAllister. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Burrowing for yardage. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Ward. Out wide left, it's Ferguson. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to get the first through the air. Look out! He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Kentucky going quickly. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find